Hi everyone, welcome to Provisual Tutorials. In this video, I'll show you how you can place and showcase your design using Provisual and 3D mockups. I'll also explain why this is an important and, very often, an overlooked part of selling your design to a client. The process I'm going to show will help you save a lot of time. And as you know, time is the most critical asset, not only for you but also for business owners. So say goodbye to the never-ending revisions and instead, spend your free time exploring the 3D mockups and uplifting your presentations. In this video, I'm going to use a pre-designed fitness brand which includes a brand logo, color palettes, and patterns. Time to open a 3D mockup in Provisual to showcase your design in action, to give your client a real idea of how their branding will look on the apparel, packaging, transport, devices, and on many other interesting objects. Let's see how you can implement your creative ideas with 3D mockups. Let's navigate to the 3D Models section and select an object for our tutorial. The library contains a vast variety of high-quality 3D mockups, and it gets updated weekly. In this tutorial, we will learn how to customize the 3D mockup of a gym sack. I think this one is what we need. Let's create a new project. On the left side of the window that has just opened, you can see the panel with scenes. Here you can create new variations of the 3D mockup, each with different design, materials, and environment settings. You will be able to add the new ones and delete the ones you don't need. Below, in the scene elements, we see the structure of the 3D model, where all separate elements are grouped into the folders. On the right side of the screen, you can see the design layers, where you can add your design and work with each design layer separately. Below, you can find the panel with the setup of the material you select. At the bottom of the viewing window, there is a toolbar which you can use to perform quick actions with the 3D model, some of which we will cover in this tutorial. To see more useful features and possibilities of Provisual, you can go to the Tutorials panel by clicking on the corresponding icon at the lowermost toolbar. Okay, let's continue. This is how our 3D mockup of gym sack looks like. Provisual has only high quality and detailed models, and this is exactly what the designers need. I like it. First, let's add the design to the sack. To add the design, click on the Add Design button on the Design Layers panel. You can also download a UV map and create your design in another editor. I've prepared several design elements. Let's add the first one. In this window, we see the editor, where we can move and modify our design. Here on the left, the position of our design on the 3D model is always displayed in real time. Saving the design. Up next, we will add the logo on top of our design, clicking again on the Add Design button at the Design Layers panel. Great, the design is now added to the sack. Let's save it now. We only need to set up the material. Let's do it. We will start from setting up the sack. Select the Background tab on the Design Layers panel to activate it. Then click on the Material tab to open a large Provisual's Materials gallery. There, in the Fabric section, we will look for the best option. This material looks good. Let's apply it. Now in the Material settings, we'll increase the texture size a bit and give the material some density. That's it. Now let's set up the laces. In the Materials gallery, we will select the proper material and then we will tweak the color of this material. You can either select or customize the color using the color palette, or enter the color code manually. Great. For the eye stays, how about we go with a vivid color too? Like this one here. Awesome! Our gym sack is almost ready to go hit the gym. I want to add some volume to the design at the gym sack. Provisual has this wonderful bevel feature that can help us create voluminous elements. Let's try it. Yes, that's spot on. Let's use this feature for the logo tab too. Select the design layer on the design layers panel and apply the bevel feature as well. Nice! Such design will stand out and the client will like it, I'm sure. Let's spice things up with a cool background to really show off our work to the client. We have lots of pre-made background options in Provisual. We can choose a solid fill as the background. Or we can go for a gradient fill. Here we can select the colors. And also set the direction of the fill, linear or radial. You can also pick one of the pre-designed backgrounds that we've made for you. Or add your own image. Let's add one we've made ourselves. Excellent. After this, if you need to change the lighting of the 3D mockup, you can open the environment settings. Here, you can change the position of the light sources vertically and horizontally. You also can set up the color of the light sources. I will slightly modify the light sources horizontally and vertically, and I'll add some contour light by changing the rim light settings. Nice, I like it. In Provisual, you can turn on moving lights to see how the light enhances the shape and texture of the 3D model. Rotate the 3D model to see how the design looks in motion. Save your clients money by using Provisual. Yes, you can achieve this as you visually demonstrate how your design and client's product would look in real life before even printing it, posting it on social media or other online platforms. Thanks to Provisual, you provide your client with a visual representation of your design and confidence in the decisions made. One more reason I like working with Provisual is that I can quickly suggest the diversity of the design options or additional materials for a brand, and then sell them to the client. Saving our work. After you've completed your design, you can share it with everyone by clicking the Share button. You'll get a shareable link to open the interactive viewer with your 3D model. Share it with colleagues, friends, or clients. And that's the end of our tutorial on designing GymSack 3D mockup. We hope this has been helpful for you. See you in the upcoming tutorials.